Hello everyone, and welcome. I'm so incredibly excited you've chosen to embark on this journey with me, to explore the extraordinary power that lives within each and every one of you. I'm talking about the power of passion, the fuel that ignites our dreams, and the unwavering determination to see them through. This book, The Power of Passion, Achieving Long-Term Goals, isn't just another self-help guide filled with empty promises. It's a practical roadmap, a collection of actionable strategies, and a source of unwavering inspiration, all designed to help you unlock your full potential and achieve lasting success in whatever field you choose. Think of it like this. Imagine you're planting a tree. You wouldn't just scatter seeds and hope for the best, would you? You'd carefully prepare the soil, nurture the sapling, protect it from harsh weather, and patiently watch it grow. Achieving long-term goals is similar. It requires careful planning, consistent effort, resilience in the face of challenges, and, most importantly, a deep-seated passion that fuels your dedication. In the following chapters, we'll delve into the core elements that make up this passion powerhouse. We'll explore how to identify your true passions, the things that genuinely ignite your soul and make you leap out of bed each morning. We'll uncover strategies to cultivate and nurture that passion, turning it into a driving force that propels you forward. But passion alone isn't enough. We'll also unpack the vital role of perseverance. We'll explore how to develop an unyielding spirit, a mindset that embraces challenges as opportunities for growth, and the resilience to bounce back from setbacks with renewed vigor. Think of Thomas Edison relentlessly experimenting with light bulbs, failing countless times, but never, ever giving up. That's the kind of perseverance we're talking about. This book isn't about instant gratification or quick fixes. It's about building a foundation for long-term success, a success rooted in your values, driven by your passions, and fortified by your perseverance. What will you gain from reading The Power of Passion? First, you'll gain clarity. You'll learn how to identify your passions and align them with your goals. Secondly, you'll gain momentum. You'll discover practical strategies to break down overwhelming tasks into manageable steps, creating a sense of progress and keeping you motivated along the way. Thirdly, you'll gain resilience. You'll learn how to navigate challenges, overcome setbacks, and maintain a positive attitude, even when things get tough. And most importantly, you'll gain confidence. You'll develop a deep-seated belief in your ability to achieve your goals, a confidence that radiates from within and inspires those around you. So, are you ready to unlock your passion, unleash your perseverance, and achieve your long-term goals? Then let's begin this exciting adventure together. Remember, the power is within you. Let's ignite it. Chapter 2, From Interest to Obsession, Cultivating a Burning Desire. So, you found something that sparks your interest. Great. That little flicker is the start of something amazing. But interest alone won't get you far. You need to fan that flame, nurture it, and turn it into a burning desire. Think of it like this. You see a beautiful flower. You're interested, you admire it for a moment, and then you walk on. But if you're obsessed with flowers, you want to know everything about it. You'll research its species, learn about its growing conditions, maybe even try to cultivate it yourself. That's the difference we're talking about. How do you go from casual interest to all-consuming passion? Here are a few strategies. First, immerse yourself. Read books, watch documentaries, listen to podcasts, soak up everything you can about your chosen subject. The more you learn, the more fascinating it will become. Imagine someone who likes cooking. They might start by trying out 2 or 3 recipes. But to deepen this interest, they might binge-watch MasterChef, read food magazines, research about ingredients and spices. Second, seek out mentors. Find someone who is already passionate and successful in your area of interest. Don't be afraid to reach out and ask for advice. Most people are happy to share their knowledge and experience. For example, if you are willing to learn chess, then search for a player who excelled in chess and ask tips on how to improve in chess. Third, create a learning environment that fuels your enthusiasm. Surround yourself with like-minded people, join online communities. Put up posters related to your passion. Make it easy and enjoyable to learn. Don't think of it as a chore. Think of it as an adventure. Let's say you're interested in photography. Create a photography corner in your house where other people can see your collection and you can review others' photo. Join some online photography community where you can share your photos with others. Turning interest into obsession takes time and effort. It's not about forcing yourself to love something. It's about creating the conditions that will allow your passion to grow naturally. Embrace the journey, explore, and never stop learning. That's how you cultivate a burning desire that will drive you to achieve amazing things. Chapter 4: Embracing Failure as a Stepping Stone, Learning from Setbacks. Friends, let's talk about something we all try to avoid: failure. But what if I told you that failure isn't the opposite of success? What if it's actually a crucial part of it? Think of it like this. Imagine learning to ride a bicycle. You're going to fall, right? Probably many times. Each scrape, each wobble, each moment you lose your balance is a tiny lesson. You learn where your weight needs to be, how to steer, and how to anticipate obstacles. Life is the same. Every big goal, every dream worth pursuing, will come with its own set of falls. The key is not to avoid the falls, but to learn how to get back up, dust yourself off, and ride a little better each time. One of the biggest mistakes we make is seeing failure as a reflection of our worth. We think, I failed at this, therefore I am a failure. That's simply not true. Failure is an event, not an identity. It's a temporary detour, not a dead end. So, how do we embrace failure and turn it into a stepping stone? First, analyze, don't agonize. When something doesn't go as planned, resist the urge to beat yourself up. Instead, ask yourself, what went wrong? What could I have done differently? What can I learn from this experience? Be honest with yourself. Let's say you were trying to get a promotion at work, but someone else got it. Don't just dwell on the disappointment. Instead, analyze the situation. What skills did that other person have that you didn't? What projects did they highlight that resonated with the boss? Use this as fuel to improve yourself and be better prepared next time. Second, reframe your perspective. Think of each setback as a valuable piece of information. It tells you what doesn't work, which is just as important as knowing what does. Every no gets you closer to a yes. Remember, even professional baseball players strike out all the time. It's part of the game. Third, be kind to yourself. Learning takes time, and growth isn't always linear. Allow yourself to feel the disappointment, but don't let it consume you. Treat yourself with the same compassion you would offer a friend who's going through a tough time. Let me tell you about Anya. Anya always dreamt of opening a small bakery, pouring her heart into every baked good. After spending almost her whole savings, the bakery opened. But after few months of struggling, the bakery had to close. Anya was devastated. She almost gave up on her dreams there. But she decided to learn from what had happened. She took online business classes, refined her recipes, and learned how to market her products better. A year later, she started a small bakery online, learning the basics and marketing strategies with low budget. The business started growing and many customers loved her baking. The online bakery flourished and soon Anya could rent a place to open a bakery that made so much revenue that she didn't even imagine. Failure is inevitable, but giving up is a choice. Embrace the setbacks, learn from the mistakes, and keep pushing forward. The path to your passion may be paved with failures, but those failures are the very stepping stones that will lead you to success. Don't be afraid to stumble. Just make sure you learn something every time you do. Chapter 5: The Power of Small Wins, Building Momentum Towards Your Dream. Ever stared at a mountain and felt your heart sink? That's what big goals can feel like. Towering, impossible, and frankly, a bit scary. But what if, instead of focusing on the summit, you focused on the first step? That's what this chapter is all about. The power of small wins. Big goals can feel paralyzing. They leave us wondering, where do I even start? The solution: break them down. Chop that mountain into smaller, more manageable hills. Think of it like building a house. You don't start by putting on the roof. You lay the foundation, then add the walls, then the windows. Each small task leads to the next, creating something amazing over time. Let's say your dream is to write a book. The thought of writing 80,000 words can be daunting. Instead, aim to write 500 words a day. Suddenly, it feels achievable. And each day, as you hit that 500-word mark, you experience a small win. These small wins do more than just get you closer to your goal. They build momentum. They fuel your motivation and boost your confidence. So, how do you put this into practice? The key is SMART goals. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. For example, instead of saying, "I want to get in shape," set a SMART goal like, "I will walk for 30 minutes, 3 times a week, for the next month." It's clear, trackable, and realistic. Tracking your progress is crucial. Use a journal, a spreadsheet, or an app to monitor your small wins. Seeing your progress visually will keep you motivated. Imagine someone wanted to learn a new language. Instead of trying to become fluent overnight, they decided to learn 5 new words each day. Each day they succeed, they feel a sense of accomplishment. After a month, they've learned 150 new words. Small win, big impact. Don't underestimate the power of celebrating those small wins. Treat yourself to something you enjoy after achieving a milestone, no matter how small. Acknowledge your hard work and dedication. Remember, the journey to your dream is a marathon, not a sprint. Focus on one step at a time, celebrate your small wins, and build momentum. Soon, you'll be amazed at how far you've come. Embrace the power of small wins and watch your dreams come to life, one step at a time. Chapter 6: Consistency is King. Creating habits that support your passion. Friends, Romans, dreamers. We've talked about finding your spark, embracing failure, and building momentum. But now, let's talk about the real glue that holds it all together: consistency. It's the daily grind, the small actions, the unwavering commitment that transforms passion into reality. Think of it like this: a single raindrop achieves very little, but consistent rains create a river that carves through rock. Consistency isn't about grand gestures. It's about daily habits. These are the routines that, almost without you realizing it, propel you forward. Want to write a novel? Write for 30 minutes every day. Want to learn a new language? Practice vocabulary for 15 minutes. Small, consistent efforts compound over time, leading to remarkable results. So, how do you build these powerful habits? Start small, really small. Don't try to overhaul your entire life in one go. Choose 1 or 2 habits that directly support your passion. For example, if John wants to become a great photographer, he decides to take at least 1 picture with good framing, lighting and composition every day and review it before going to bed. Next, make it easy. Reduce friction. Keep your running shoes by the door. Set up your writing space the night before. The easier it is to start, the less likely you are to procrastinate. Procrastination, our old nemesis. It's the thief of dreams and the master of excuses. The best way to defeat it: break tasks into even smaller steps. Instead of "work on my passion project," try "open the file." Once you've opened it, the momentum will often carry you forward. Another tool is the 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. And what about those days when motivation vanishes? Remember your why. Reconnect with the passion that ignited you in the first place. Visualize your success, remind yourself of the rewards, and focus on the feeling of accomplishment you'll have after completing your task. Celebrate your small wins. Acknowledge your progress, no matter how small. It fuels your motivation and reinforces your habits. Finally, be patient with yourself. You will have setbacks. You will miss days. It's okay. The key is to get back on track as soon as possible. Consistency isn't about perfection. It's about persistence. Embrace the power of small, consistent actions, and watch your dreams unfold, one step at a time. Remember, friends, consistency is king. Chapter 7: The Critical Role of Mindset, Cultivating a Growth-Oriented Perspective. Friends, think of your mind as a garden. What you plant in it, grows. If you plant seeds of doubt and limitation, that's what you'll harvest. But if you plant seeds of possibility and growth, you'll be amazed at what blossoms. Your mindset, the way you see yourself and your abilities, is not fixed. It's not set in stone. That's the beauty of the growth mindset. It's the understanding that intelligence and skills are not just given to you, they can be developed. With effort, with learning, with perseverance. Imagine two people facing a difficult challenge. Alex believes their skills are limited, and if they fail, it means they're simply not good enough. That's a mindset. Now, consider Kim. Kim sees the same challenge as an opportunity to learn and grow. A setback isn't a reflection of their innate ability, but a signal to try a different approach, learn new skills. That's the growth mindset in action. So, how do we cultivate this growth mindset? It starts with challenging those limiting beliefs. Whenever you hear yourself thinking, "I can't do this," or "I'm just not good at that," stop yourself. Ask, is that really true? Or, am I just afraid of trying? Replace negative self-talk with positive affirmations. Instead of saying, "I'm going to fail," try, "I'm going to give it my best shot," and learn from the experience. Focus on the process, not just the outcome. Celebrate the effort you put in, the progress you make, no matter how small. Every step forward is a victory. Embrace challenges. Don't shy away from difficult tasks. Seek them out. They're the best opportunities for growth. And remember, mistakes are not failures. They're valuable lessons in disguise. Listen to feedback, even if it's not what you want to hear. Use it to identify areas where you can improve. Surround yourself with people who believe in you and encourage your growth. Their positive energy will be contagious. The growth mindset isn't just about achieving goals. It's about embracing a lifelong journey of learning and self-improvement. It's about believing in your potential and never giving up on yourself. Start planting those seeds of growth today, and watch your life flourish. Chapter 8: Finding Your Tribe, The Importance of Support and Collaboration. You know, the journey toward achieving anything truly meaningful is hardly ever a solo act. Think of it like climbing a mountain. Sure, you might take the first steps alone, fueled by your own drive and ambition. But as you climb higher, the air gets thinner, the path gets steeper, and the need for support becomes undeniable. That support, that's your tribe. It's the group of people who believe in you, who challenge you, and who help you rise above the obstacles. It's your network of cheerleaders, mentors, and collaborators, all working together, whether consciously or unconsciously, to help you reach your potential. So, how do you find your tribe? Well, start by identifying people who are already doing what you aspire to do, or who possess skills you want to learn. These are your potential mentors. Don't be afraid to reach out. Most successful people are happy to share their knowledge and experience. They remember what it was like to be starting out. For example, let's say a young artist, David, dreams of having his artwork displayed in a gallery. The first step is connecting with other artists and galleries. He joined local arts groups. There he met many artists and one of them guided him through the whole process. The artist helped him by guiding with the process, providing feedback on artworks and also recommending him to galleries. Next, seek out like-minded individuals. These are the people who share your passion, who understand your struggles, and who can offer encouragement when you need it most. Join online forums, attend workshops, or volunteer for organizations related to your field. The key is to put yourself in environments where you can connect with others who are on a similar path. Don't underestimate the power of collaboration. Working with others can bring fresh perspectives, unlock new ideas, and accelerate your progress. Look for opportunities to partner with people who have complementary skills and a shared vision. Find your tribe, nurture those relationships, and understand that success isn't a solitary journey. It's a shared expedition, made richer and more rewarding by the company you keep. Chapter 9: Managing Distractions and Staying Focused, the Art of Prioritization. Friends, in today's world, it feels like we're constantly bombarded with interruptions. Notifications on our phones, emails popping up, family member, coworker, or even just our own wandering thoughts, they're all vying for our attention. But if we want to achieve our goals, if we want to nurture that inner spark, we must learn to manage these distractions and stay focused. It's not about being superhuman. It's about understanding how our minds work and putting strategies in place to support ourselves. First, let's talk about prioritization. Imagine you have a day full of tasks. If you try to do everything at once, you'll likely end up feeling overwhelmed and accomplishing very little. Instead, use a system to rank your tasks based on importance and urgency. A simple method is the Eisenhower matrix: urgent, important, important, not urgent, urgent, not important, and not important, not urgent. Focus on the important, urgent tasks first, then schedule time for the important, not urgent ones. Delegate or eliminate the rest. Another crucial aspect is eliminating distractions. Identify your biggest time wasters. Is it social media? Then turn off notifications or use website blockers during work hours. Is it a noisy environment? Invest in noise-canceling headphones or find a quiet workspace. Communicate your need for focused time to your family or colleagues. Let them know when you're unavailable and when you'll be able to respond. Now, let's discuss staying present in the moment. Mindfulness techniques, such as meditation or deep breathing, can help you train your mind to stay focused on the task at hand and reduce the tendency to wander. Also, try the Pomodoro technique. Work in focused bursts of 25 minutes followed by a short break. This can improve concentration and prevent mental fatigue. Let me share a story. I know a professional photographer who was really struggling to grow his business. He was spending hours scrolling through social media, comparing himself to others. He realized he was wasting valuable time that could be spent practicing his craft, marketing his services, and connecting with potential clients. He decided to implement some of these strategies. He set specific times for checking social media, used website blockers during work hours, and created a dedicated workspace free from distractions. As a result, he became more focused, more productive, and ultimately, more successful. Remember, managing distractions and staying focused is a skill that takes practice. Be patient with yourself, experiment with different techniques, and find what works best for you. By mastering the art of prioritization, you'll be able to protect your time, achieve your goals, and live a more fulfilling life. Chapter 10: Refueling Your Passion, Preventing Burnout and Maintaining Enthusiasm. Long journeys need pit stops. And the journey towards achieving your passion is no different. Think of your passion as a fire. You can't just keep throwing wood on it without tending to it. You need to make sure it gets enough air, that the ashes are cleared away, and that the wood itself is dry and ready to burn. Ignoring these things will eventually mean the fire dies out. That's burnout. Burnout isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign that you've been running on fumes for too long. To prevent it, you need to actively refuel your passion. This means prioritizing self-care. What does self-care look like? It's individual, of course. But here are a few essentials. Managing stress. Find healthy ways to cope with stress. Maybe it's exercise, meditation, spending time in nature, or pursuing a hobby. For example, a software developer I know, when he's feeling overwhelmed with debugging code, he'll spend an hour building a Lego model. It completely takes his mind off the problem and gives him a fresh perspective when he returns. Prioritizing sleep. A well-rested mind is a powerful mind. Aim for hours of quality sleep each night. Don't treat sleep as a luxury. Treat it as a necessity. Taking active breaks, stepping away from your work is crucial. Short, regular breaks throughout the day can boost your productivity and prevent mental fatigue. Get up, stretch, take a walk, or simply close your eyes and breathe deeply. Rejuvenating activities. Engage in activities that bring you joy and relaxation. Read a book, listen to music, spend time with loved ones, or pursue a creative outlet. One friend of mine, a busy lawyer, finds peace by spending an hour each week volunteering at an animal shelter. Remember, self-care isn't selfish. It's essential. By taking care of yourself, you're ensuring that you have the energy and mental clarity to pursue your passion with sustained enthusiasm. Think of it as an investment in your long-term success and well-being. So, take a break. Refuel your passion. And keep that fire burning bright. Chapter 11. Adapting to change, navigating unexpected challenges. Hey there, dream chaser. Life, as we all know, isn't a straight line. It's more like a winding river, full of unexpected bends and rapids. You might have a carefully crafted plan, a roadmap to success, but suddenly, bam! Something throws you off course. A project gets cancelled, a job opportunity vanishes, or a personal setback hits hard. What then? That's where adaptability comes in. It's your superpower for navigating the unpredictable. It's the ability to evaluate, adjust, and keep moving forward, even when the path ahead looks nothing like you imagined. Imagine this. You're planning to open a bakery. You've saved money, secured a location, and even perfected your grandma's secret cookie recipe. Then, a massive construction project starts right in front of your shop, making it difficult for customers to reach you. Panic sets in, right? But here's where adaptability shines. Instead of giving up, you re-evaluate. Maybe you start offering delivery services, partner with local businesses for cross-promotion, or even create a construction worker special to cater to the nearby crew. Adaptability isn't about abandoning your dream. It's about creatively finding new ways to reach it. So, how do you become more adaptable? First, accept that change is inevitable. Don't fight it. Embrace it as an opportunity for growth. Second, re-evaluate your goals. Are they still relevant? Maybe you need to tweak them slightly based on the new circumstances. Third, adjust your strategies. What worked before might not work now. Be willing to experiment and try new approaches. Remember, your overall vision remains the same. You still want to succeed. But the how might need a little reframing. Think of a rock climber. They plan their ascent, but they also constantly adjust their grip and footing based on the terrain. They don't give up when they encounter a tricky spot. They find a new way to navigate it. Don't let unexpected challenges derail you. Let them make you stronger, more resourceful, and even more determined. Embrace the change, learn from it, and keep moving forward. Your dream is worth it. Chapter 12. The ethical pursuit of passion. Aligning your goals with your values. Many of us chase our passions with fire and zeal. But, ask yourself, are you running towards success, or are you running over people to get there? True fulfillment doesn't come from merely achieving your goals. It arises when how you achieve them is just as important as what you achieve. Think of your core values as your internal compass. They guide your decisions, shape your actions, and ultimately, define who you are. What are yours? Honesty, kindness, creativity, service? Write them down, because these are the pillars on which your passion should be built. Now, consider your goals. Do they align with your values? If your passion is to become a successful entrepreneur, but your value is helping others, starting a company that exploits workers for profit would be a disastrous misalignment. Instead, focus on creating a business that solves a problem, provides valuable services, and treats its employees with respect. This alignment won't just bring you professional success. It will bring you deep, lasting satisfaction. Imagine a graphic designer, let's call him Alex, who is incredibly talented but also struggles financially. He gets an offer to design advertisements for a product he knows is harmful and misleading. The money is tempting, a real game changer for his situation. But Alex understands that the damage this irresponsible ad campaign could cause to people would directly violate his personal values of integrity and truthfulness. Although it was a tough decision, he turned the offer down. It was difficult, but doing so left him with something more valuable than money: his self-respect. Your actions should consistently reflect your values. This means saying no to opportunities that compromise your integrity, even when it's difficult. It means being transparent in your dealings, fair in your competition, and compassionate in dealing with others. Ultimately, an ethical pursuit of passion isn't just about achieving success. It's about making a positive impact on the world. How can you use your talents and drive to create something better? To solve a problem, to inspire others. When your passion is aligned with your values and serves a greater good, it becomes a powerful force for positive change which makes a lasting life. Chapter 13. Celebrating milestones and appreciating the journey. We often get so caught up in chasing our dreams, in reaching that final destination, that we forget to look around and appreciate where we are right now. It's like climbing a mountain and only focusing on the peak, without pausing to enjoy the breathtaking views along the way. Achieving your goal is amazing, but it's the journey that truly shapes you. Think of building a house. You have the blueprint, the final image in your mind. But you don't just magically have a house. You lay each brick, one by one. Each completed wall, each window installed, each electrical wire connected. These are all milestones. Each one deserves recognition, a moment of celebration. Why is this so important? Firstly, celebrating milestones boosts your motivation. It's a tangible reminder of your progress. It tells you, hey, you're doing great. Keep going. It's like giving yourself a pat on the back. Secondly, appreciation fosters gratitude. Recognizing the effort you've put in, the skills you've learned, even the challenges you've overcome, cultivates a sense of thankfulness. This positive mindset makes the journey even more fulfilling. And finally, appreciating the journey makes the entire experience far more enjoyable. Life isn't just about reaching the destination, it's about what you experience along the way. Enjoy the process, embrace the learning, and savor every accomplishment. How do you celebrate milestones? It doesn't have to be anything extravagant. Acknowledge it. Simply take a moment to recognize what you've achieved. Say it out loud. Write it down in a journal. Reward yourself. Treat yourself to something you enjoy. Maybe it's a relaxing bath, a nice meal, or a new book. Share it with others. Celebrate with your support system, your tribe. Share your success with those who have encouraged you along the way. Reflect on the learning. What did you learn from achieving this milestone? What new skills did you acquire? How did you grow as a person? Remember, Mark wanted to be a software engineer. While waiting for job call, he completed an online course on programming. He celebrated by ordering his favorite pizza. When he successfully developed some project on GitHub during his learning phase, he celebrated with his friends. Finally, when Mark got the job call, he celebrated by treating his family. This is how small achievements can be celebrated. So, take a moment to appreciate where you are, celebrate your progress, and enjoy the journey. Your passion deserves it. You deserve it. Chapter 14. Paying it forward. Inspiring others with your story. You've climbed your mountain. You've faced the winds, navigated the tricky paths, and finally reached the summit. Now, as you stand tall, you have a view that others still dream of. Wow, isn't it time to share that view? Paying it forward isn't just a nice thing to do, it's a powerful responsibility. Your journey, with all its struggles and triumphs, is a beacon for those still finding their way. Think of a younger colleague, fresh out of college and brimming with ideas, but also paralyzed by doubt. Remember that feeling, guide them. Sharing your story doesn't mean boasting about your achievements. It means being honest about the challenges you overcame, the mistakes you made, and the lessons you learned. It's about letting others know that the path to passion is rarely smooth, but always worth it. Mentor someone. Volunteer your time. Speak at a local school. Support a cause you believe in. Every act of giving, no matter how small, creates a ripple effect of inspiration and hope. I remember a baker, let's call him Alex. Alex turned his love for baking into small bakery startup. During the COVID-19 pandemic, his business went into loss. He survived by finding the customer who wanted cake but unable to buy it. Now that baker teaches baking in high school and mentor the new baker who wants to start a small business. By sharing your passion and experiences, You empower others to find their own inner spark and pursue their dreams. You create a legacy that extends far beyond your own accomplishments. So, go out there and be the light that guides others toward their own extraordinary journeys. Chapter 15: The Everlasting Power of Passion, Embracing Lifelong Learning and Growth. Think back to when you first felt that spark, that pull towards something that truly excited you. You've come so far since then. And the beautiful truth is, this journey isn't about reaching a final destination. It's about the journey itself, the continuous evolution, the constant learning. It's about embracing the everlasting power of passion. Passion, at its core, is fuel. It's the energy that drives you to explore, to experiment, and to relentlessly pursue growth. It's not a finite resource that depletes with time. Instead, it's a self-renewing source that expands with every new challenge you overcome and every lesson you learn. It's not about hitting a certain point and then stopping there. Consider a chef who's truly passionate about cooking. They don't just master a few recipes and stop learning. They're constantly seeking new flavors, trying different techniques, and experimenting with diverse cuisines. They understand that the culinary world is vast and ever-changing, and that lifelong learners adapt to it. Their passion fuels their desire to remain a student of the art, constantly refining their skills and pushing the boundaries of culinary innovation. The key is cultivating a mindset of continuous learning. Be curious. Ask questions. Don't be afraid to explore new avenues related to your passion, even if they seem daunting at first. Read books, attend workshops, connect with other passionate individuals, and never stop seeking knowledge. Embrace new technology related to your focus. Adapt your skills, and always look to improve. Learning should never really stop. And don't shy away from challenges. Unexpected obstacles will inevitably arise. How you respond to them will be critical. View them not as roadblocks but as opportunities for growth. Each setback is a lesson in disguise, a chance to learn, adapt, and emerge stronger than before. The lasting power of passion isn't just about personal growth. It's also about the contribution you make to the world. When you're driven by purpose, you're more likely to create something meaningful, something that has a positive impact on others. Your passion can become a beacon, inspiring those around you to pursue their own dreams and make a difference. So, embrace the journey, embrace the challenges, the setbacks, and the triumphs. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep making your unique contribution to the world, motivated by a never-ending sense of curiosity and passion. Your story is, and will be, a story of growth and perseverance. You are capable of so much. Now go show the world what you've got.